Alrighty boys, in today's video we are going to be over which event is more worth grinding, the Sugar Rush CPU event or the Sugar Rush head-to-head event. I had this video planned out like when the Sugar Rush event dropped. The event was broken and then they removed it out of the game, and now we finally have it back with supposed to be college, overtime head-to-head. So basically, which mode is more worth grinding? We're going to take a look at both of the reward cards that you can earn for playing each mode individually, letting you know who's better and then what's kind of going to be more worth your time. So hopping on over here into the catalog and then into the program, heading on down to Sugar Rush, we can find both of the items you can currently earn for completing each of these game modes. First is going to be Malik Neighbors. This is going to be your head-to-head event reward player right now. It says it right behind my head. He is a head-to-head exclusive player, head-to-head event exclusive player. I've already earned him. I've already sold him back, but he's going to be a 6-foot wide receiver, 98 speed, 97 jumping, 98 catch, 99 catch in traffic, 97 spec catch, 97 short route running, 99 medium route running, and a 98 deep route running. Again, 6-foot tall wide receiver. It's starting on Sugar Rush X Factors, which is pretty cool, as well as Season 8 buckets on him, just like the other Sugar Rush cards, which is very, very valuable. This guy is pretty much on most of the comp or pro player teams, whatever you want to call it, so he is definitely a very, very, very good card. And then the next card was this Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. This is the CPU event card. Starts off as a 95, and then with 7,010 carats, you can upgrade him to a 98 overall card with 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 99 man, 98 zone, and a 99 press, 6'2", so he's absolutely crazy. Again, with starting on Sugar Rush X Factors, which last until April 9th, and he's going to also get Season 8 buckets. So a very, very, very good card. Team chemistries, he gets Broncos, Cardinals, Eagles, Commanders, Raiders, and Giants. So some pretty good theme teams there for Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Now, what are we looking at for a grind for these guys? So Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, it is going to be a total of 20. I think they may have even bumped it up to 25, but 20 total CPU games. Now, here's my problem with this. This guy is very good. Literally, probably, if this was a free card that you could earn a 98 overall card, I dropped a video going over the best free Sugar Rush player you can get from the Carrot store, so go ahead and check that video out. But if this card was in there, he would probably be #1 on the list. This is one of the best cards in the game. The biggest problem with him is just how long this grind takes. So going back to the event tab, I will show you guys what it's looking like, because it was a similar situation with Larry Allen that we had the video on about the Ring of Honor Visa event, the CPU event, that I said, hey, I would stay away from just because of how long it could take. This guy, you need to complete, I believe it is 20 full games. It is 20 full games against the computer. It is CPU, so I mean, you're playing against the computer. It's not like you can get a quit out, and you have to play full games. And the biggest problem with it is right behind me. The very first rule is for a rush attempt, your opponent gets 2 points. So they're incentivizing you to pass, which in turn is going to make the games take even longer, because if you could just run the ball and run the clock out, it would make the event so much faster. That is the biggest problem I have with this game mode. Me personally, I think it takes way too long, and me personally, am I going to grind for this CPU event? The answer is no. If you have not started, personally, I just would not recommend it. I think you get a better option that you can get for free in that Kool-Aid McKinstry card. Again, check out that video. But I just don't really see the point of the grind. Now, if you're a CPU player through and through, and you're like, hey man, I have nothing else to do right now, go ahead and grind out the CPU event. Again, you're going to get one of the best cards in the game. But me personally, and my recommendation I would give out, I would say do not grind the CPU event. Now, the next one, this head-to-head event, brand new head-to-head event. EA put out a tweet. Let me go ahead and switch my computer over. I don't know why I've got this on the wrong monitor, but right here, EA put out a brand new call egg again, it's supposed to be college, head-to-head event. So in the first division, you have to win 5 games to move up to your next division. In this division, you have to win another 5 games, and then 2 games in the last one. So 12 total wins, but you can lose 2 times, right? It says in each division. I just don't really know if it's like that. My thinking is that you can't lose 2 in the first division and then or you can't lose 1 in the next division and then lose 1 in the next one. You have to make sure you just don't lose 2 total. If it's the case where you can lose at least 1 in each one, good, WEA for that. And after it resets your first one, cool, good for that. But it's 12 total college overtime games, which you're going to be starting at the 25-yard line. Get on back to the game. You're going to be starting at the 25-yard line, and all you have to do is outscore your opponent, and then another overtime if the game is still tied. So basically, what will happen is, hey, you can go down there and score a touchdown, kick a PAT. Your opponent can go down there and score a touchdown, kick a PAT. Then the next overtime would be, hey, if you score a touchdown, you have to go for 2, and if your opponent scores a touchdown, you have to go for 2. And then after that, if it is still tied, you're going to be alternating 2-point conversion attempts. So this game mode, I would 100% recommend. Even if you guys do not win the game mode, it's still worth playing because, and I will say this as lightly as I can, regardless of if you're good or not, this is a game mode full of fluke. I do not know if this is on all Madden, but I believe it's going to be an all-pro head-to-head mode. And again, it's a mode full of fluke, so you could get 12 wins really without having to do too crazy much. Again, me personally, I have already grinded out. I already got my Malik neighbors. I'm not going to be grinding this game mode, but if I had to recommend one of these two, the head-to-head or the CPU event, I would say go ahead and do this head-to-head event. Quite honestly, even if you did this event, if it took you maybe 4 or 5 times to win, you will probably still have this event done before you would even get done with the CPU event. So, me personally, what's more worth it? What's the better grind? Head-to-head event, especially because you get a card in Malik Neighbors that even if you do not want him, you can sell him back. He's still a top flight receiver in the game, so you can use him. But again, if you want to sell him back, he is selling for a whopping like 1.2 million coins, which is huge for some people. I mean, me personally, I have 4 million or almost 4.5 million. It's not even like I'm trying to flex. I'm just stating the obvious from what you guys can see. But if we go ahead and look at Malik Neighbors, he's selling for 1.2 million coins. So you can get a free million coins just by grinding out that game mode. The other problem and the other downside with the CPU event is you cannot sell your card. So go ahead, grind your head-to-head event. Again, if you are just a strictly offline player, go ahead and play the offline mode. I just don't have time for it and would not recommend you guys spending yours on it. The other thing I want to say before I get out of here is keep in mind we could be expecting this event to refresh on Thursday, bringing us 2 new cards for each, similar to what we had with the Team of the Year event. The only reason why it didn't with the Ring of Honor event was just because of the fact that, hey, it was a 1 week promo. Sorry, I cannot speak, but this event does end on 4/9, so not necessarily the event resetting, but you may be able to earn an additional token this upcoming Thursday that could be used on a new player. So stay on the lookout for that. I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like on the video if you did. Subscribe if you are new. It's been all from your boy Dynamic, y'all. I'm out.